Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something that could literally change the trajectory of your life: how to build a powerful morning routine. Think about it. How you start your morning sets the tone for the rest of the day. Successful people don't leave their mornings to chance, and neither should you. If you're tired of waking up feeling stressed, scattered, or unmotivated, this video is your blueprint for transformation. Stick around as we break down 20 game-changing steps that will help you design a morning routine that fuels your body, sharpens your mind, and aligns your life. Learn as if you were to live forever, and live as if you were to die tomorrow. This profound saying brings together two aspects of our life: eternal knowledge and transient life. Knowledge is a light that illuminates not only our present, but also our future. It should be acquired as if life has no limits, as if learning is the eternal destination of life. On the other hand, there should be an intense significance in living, as if today is the last day, because tomorrow is not guaranteed to come. This perspective makes every moment of our life meaningful. Then we do not waste time, do not neglect love, do not evade responsibility. This saying is not just a piece of advice, but a beautiful balance of life, a combined pursuit of knowledge and time. The one who has conquered himself is the real winner. This saying breaks the illusion of external victory and brings us to a deeper truth of self-conquest. In life, we compete with many people, some for money, some for fame, some for honor. But the most difficult and important battle takes place within ourselves. Being able to conquer one's own fear, greed, anger, jealousy, disappointment is the true victory. Because external success is temporary, but if one gains control over oneself, that victory is permanent. A person who can rule himself can shape his own destiny in his own hands. That person brings peace and balance to society, family, and even his own heart. This victory does not have to be taken from anyone. It has to be achieved through self-discipline, patience, and self-love. True heroism lies in conquering oneself. The future belongs to those who know how to turn their dreams into reality. This saying is not just a beautiful sentence, but a guide to life. We all dream, but not everyone can turn it into reality. Because dreaming is easy, but fulfilling it requires courage, hard work, perseverance, and a steadfast attitude. The future is created in the hands of those who wake up and chase their dreams. They are not afraid of failure, they see obstacles as stairs. With every step, they make their dreams more real. They know that nothing happens just by thinking. You have to act. This world is for those brave people who move forward with the commitment to make dreams, not imagination, but reality. Because dreams are powerful only when they set foot on the ground of reality. The future awaits those who not only think, but also do. Knowing a little is the cause of danger, but knowing a little is the beginning of wisdom. This saying tells us that the biggest obstacle to wisdom is false confidence. When someone thinks they are complete by knowing a little, that's when they step into the biggest mistake. Because little knowledge often gives rise to arrogance or wrong decisions. But the person who can recognize their ignorance is the one who actually starts the journey of wisdom. Saying, "I don't know this," is much more powerful than thinking that they know everything. Because true learning begins from the moment we realize that we have a lot left to know. Ignorance is not shameful. Shameful is the pride of ignorance. Therefore, those who accept their limitations and want to learn are the ones who will one day be enlightened by the light of wisdom. Knowledge never stops. Its true foundation is only the desire to know. Behave as if you were what you want to be from now on. This saying reminds us not only of the dream of the future, but also of the responsibility of the present. Many people want to be something big, entrepreneurs, leaders, artists, or philosophers, but their behavior, habits, and attitudes are not in line with that dream. If you want to be a successful person, then think, act, and value time like successful people from today. The future will not come and shape you. You have to prepare yourself for that future. This saying teaches us not thinking of your goal as something distant, but constantly adapting yourself to it. This is real preparation. Because the habits you build your life with today will become your identity tomorrow. So start now, because there is no such thing as one day, there is only today. Time is the capital of life. If you waste it, you will lose everything. Every moment of life is priceless, and time is that wealth that cannot be bought with money, cannot be brought back. What is once gone is lost forever. People can lose many things and get them back, but time, once lost, it is gone forever. Those who value time can build success, relationships, dreams, and individuality in life. And those who neglect time, they gradually fall behind without even knowing it. Utilizing time well means investing in your future. The 24 hours we have are enough to fulfill big dreams. All we need is planning, commitment, and awareness. Wasting time means losing life's possibilities one by one. So start now, because time waits for no one. Save time, win life. A man is the sum of his thoughts. As he thinks, so he is. This saying reminds us that the true form of life is determined within our minds. What a man does outside is rooted in his inner thoughts. If someone thinks of himself as weak, he loses his courage. On the other hand, if someone thinks of himself as worthy, he overcomes obstacles and moves forward. Thoughts are not just imagination, they are the shaper of real life. Positive thoughts increase our confidence, set goals, and provide strength in every step of life. On the contrary, negative thoughts swallow people, destroy dreams, and stop possibilities. So, if you want, you can change your life, only by changing the perspective of your thoughts. Remember, what you think, you become. The thoughts you give space to today, that thought will be your identity tomorrow. Conquering others is strength, but conquering oneself is true courage. This saying teaches us that true victory is not external, but hidden in insight and self-control. Many people succeed in the external world, defeat others, and win competitions. But how many can conquer their own inner greed, anger, fear, or pride? Conquering oneself means conquering one's own weakness, instability, and self-doubt. This fight is silent, but the deepest and most difficult. It takes courage, the courage to admit one's mistakes, the courage to change oneself, the courage to face the darkness within oneself. This self-conquering person is the true hero, because he has learned to conquer not the external, but his inner world. External strength may make you superior for a while, but self-conquest honors you forever. Successful people never wait for circumstances, they create them. This saying teaches us that success is not just a result of luck, it is a matter of creation. Many people sit around waiting for the right time to come. But the reality is, that time does not come by itself. It has to be created. Successful people know that even if there is no favorable environment, you have to move forward. They transform obstacles into opportunities and limitations into a source of creativity. They reach a place where others only dream with their hard work, courage, and determination. They do not make excuses, but work, because they believe the power to control the situation is in their hands. No one will open the door to success. Only brave people create that door, push it open. So, if you want to be successful, don't wait. Go forward. The time is now, the opportunity is here, and preparation is the greatest power. Making mistakes is not a crime. But not learning from those mistakes is definitely a crime. Mistakes will happen in life because people learn through mistakes. When you want to do something new, when you want to walk the path of your dreams, you have to face uncertainty, and that's where mistakes come in. But mistakes are not the end. Rather, they can be the best opportunity to learn. The problem is when we avoid responsibility for mistakes, stumble in the same place again and again, but do not change ourselves. A person who admits his mistakes, analyzes them, and learns from them is the one who becomes stronger in the future. We should not be afraid of mistakes, but rather learn from them and become more mature. Because life teaches us its biggest lessons through failures and mistakes. So, make mistakes, but don't turn your eyes away from them. That's where the seeds of your progress are hidden. The more one knows, the more silent one is. Wise people speak not loudly, but with deep thought. True knowledge makes a person humble, not arrogant. The one who truly knows understands. There are infinite things to know in the world, and what one knows is only a small part of that vastness. On the other hand, those who have less depth of knowledge often want to prove themselves great by talking unnecessarily. But wise people know that every word has weight, and there is meaning behind every silence. They observe their own experiences, perceptions, and perspectives in silence, and speak only when necessary, where not words but impact is created. This silence is not weakness, but a kind of self-control, a symbol of confidence and wisdom. True wise people express themselves not in the crowd of noise, but in the depth of silence. The truly wise man is the one who knows that he knows nothing. This saying brings to our attention an immortal truth of knowledge. In fact, knowledge does not mean knowing everything, but rather the courage to understand and admit one's ignorance. The more we know, the more we understand the limitlessness of knowledge. A truly wise man never thinks of himself as complete or perfect. There is no end to learning for him. His mind is always open to learning something new. He knows that knowledge is an ongoing process that never stops. On the other hand, those who think they know everything often close the path to their own improvement because the glare of arrogance blinds their eyes. The greatest quality of a truly wise man is humility. He always wants to learn, not by belittling himself, but by knowing his ignorance. This thought teaches us that the real beauty of knowledge is being able to recognize one's ignorance and move on from there. You don't always need muscles to be strong. Wisdom and patience are enough. This saying teaches us that true strength is not external, but internal. In real life, we have to face many difficult situations where physical strength alone is not enough. Wisdom or intelligence gives us the power to think and plan. It helps us understand when to do what, how to solve problems. And patience is the strength that gives us the courage to stand in the face of danger, obstacles, and disappointments. Without patience, no goal can be achieved. Strength does not mean just strong hands or muscles, but a combination of mental fortitude, intelligence, and patience. Those who possess these qualities are the ones who win the difficult battles of life. So, if physical strength is the measure of strength, then wisdom and patience are the real triumph. Just as a river finds its way, so hard work takes people on the right path. This extraordinary example of nature teaches us that there will be obstacles in the journey of life. The path will never be straight. But the river never gives up. It overcomes every obstacle and finds its destination. In the same way, we too have to fulfill our dreams and goals through hard work. Hard work is not just physical work. It is a combination of mental toughness, patience, and a positive attitude. When we work hard, no obstacle can stop us. That persistence in finding a way is the key to our success in life. Just as a river flows endlessly, so our efforts and perseverance take life forward. To make our dreams a reality, we have to move forward with constant hard work like a river. Because no matter how difficult the journey is, success is at the end. Never leave to others what you can do yourself. This saying teaches us the essence of self-reliance. Many times in life, we want to find an easy way to delegate the responsibility to someone else. But by doing our own work, we increase our own power and faith. Working with our own hands means not only finishing the work, but also increasing the store of knowledge within ourselves and building faith in ourselves. Relying on others often weakens us, but our own efforts and hard work strengthen us. Developing the habit of doing our own work, even with small responsibilities, opens the door to great success in life. So never be afraid or lazy and rely on others. Believe in yourself and move forward in your own power. This lesson of self-reliance applies to every aspect of our lives because we ourselves are the creators of our destiny. The best way to spread light is to light a candle. This saying draws attention to a priceless truth in our lives. We all want light to spread around us, to dispel darkness. But many times we think that it is not possible to make any impact unless we do something big. But the real truth is, even the light of a small candle can pierce the darkness. If a single small light can show the way to others, then together we can build a brighter world. Like light, to spread love, compassion, and good deeds, you must first be the source of that light yourself. Small steps, according to your ability, can bring about a huge change. So don't wait. Start today. Light a candle and pave the way for others. The light of this small candle will one day cut through all the darkness and spread light far and wide. Success is the fruit of hard work and the fruit of patience. This saying reminds us of one of the most important truths in life. Success is not a miracle. It is not a game of luck. It is the reward of the hard work that we do steadfastly on the path to achieving our goals. But hard work alone is not enough. Patience is the strength that gives us the courage to persist for a long time. Teaches us to move forward without stopping, even in times of despair. Many times there are many obstacles to reaching our goals, but those who fight with patience are the ones who win in the end. Success is actually a long journey where every bit of hard work and patience together creates an impeccable result. So, if you really want to be successful, start working hard today. Do not let go of patience, because the tree of success grows from the soil of patience and the seed of hard work. The true value of a person is understood when he is alone. Our true nature and mental strength are hidden in the solitude of life. When a person withdraws from the crowd and gives himself time, his true identity emerges. In solitude, we are simple and honest with ourselves. Then our inner thoughts, weaknesses, strengths, and determination become clear. Many times we disguise ourselves in front of others, hiding our true value. But loneliness removes that veil from us. It is at this time that we realize how strong our self-respect, confidence, and outlook on life are. So do not be afraid of the time of being alone, but consider it an opportunity to know your inner world and understand your own value. Because true value can be found only when you truly know yourself. Life is like a bicycle. To keep your balance, you have to keep going. This beautiful analogy brings to our attention the greatest truth of life. If we relax while riding a bicycle, we lose our balance, and then there is a risk of falling. Similarly, if we stop or go backward in life, our balance is lost, and the situation goes out of control. Life keeps moving forward with various obstacles and challenges, and to deal with them, we have to keep moving without stopping. Sometimes it is tempting to look back, but the main secret of success in life lies in moving forward. Moving forward means not only physical work, but also maintaining mental strength, determination, and confidence. To maintain balance, you must not lose your momentum, just as you cannot lose your morale to achieve stability in life. Therefore, moving forward little by little every day is the key to success in the journey of life. Just like riding a bicycle, keep yourself moving without stopping, because moving means maintaining the balance of life. The future does not belong to those who only dream. It belongs to those who act. This saying clarifies a true reality of our life. Many people dream, are obsessed with ambition, but do not achieve success because dreaming is not enough. It requires hard work and dedication. A person who is stuck only in imagination can never walk the difficult path of reality. Success comes from those who plan, pay attention, and work with dedication. Along with dreaming, it is necessary to take steps to try continuously. Because without implementation, a dream is just a picture floating in the dark. Work is the light that turns dreams into reality. Therefore, those who want to build their future, they have to build themselves not only through thinking, but also through hard work. In other words, the future belongs to those who have not only dreamed, but also worked to fulfill their dreams. So there you have it, a complete breakdown of how to build a powerful morning routine that transforms your life. Wake up with purpose, move your body, feed your mind, fuel your body, and plan your day with intention. These aren't just habits, they're a lifestyle shift that will empower every area of your life. Don't try to overhaul everything overnight. Start with one change and build from there. Remember, acquire knowledge as if you were to live forever and live as if you were to die tomorrow. Now go create mornings worth waking up for.